Boston Buckberger has made a name for himself since arriving at Denver 3 years ago. Born into a hockey family, Boston's early years helped lay the foundation for his journey.
My dad's, he played pro hockey for 6 years, and growing up in Saskatchewan, he was all around it throughout his childhood. He was a great player, and he had a huge career through hockey. And I think that my parents built an outdoor rink for myself, my twin, and my younger brother when me and my twin were 3 years old, and so we grew up learning to skate on the outdoor rink, and ever since then I think we just fell in love with it. Obviously in the winters in Saskatchewan it's so cold, and we were like, well, we might as well be on the outdoor rink every day.
As he began to explore the collegiate path, Boston wanted a program built on detail, development, and relationships. After a thorough recruiting process, it became clear Denver checked all of those boxes.
Through the first go-around of the recruiting process, he committed to Wisconsin. They had a coaching change and allowed him the opportunity to look at something different. At that time, he was playing in Lincoln. Got out to watch him play a lot. Tavis McMillan obviously spearheading those efforts, and thrilled that he chose to come to Denver. First and foremost, the person he is, and then obviously the skill set and the player that he is.
I think that it was just the people. I had Zoom calls. I know that in COVID back in the day, it wasn't really coming to campus, meeting in person, but so I had a Zoom call with David, Tavis, Ferg, and it was amazing. They just showed me kind of what the program was about. They even showed some clips of hockey and kind of how my style of play would model and just fit in right nice with Denver. And I think ever since then, I was just kind of hooked. I always knew Denver was a really nice city. My parents actually didn't have a bunch to say about it, but I just knew that the program was unbelievable and top-notch.
Thrown into the lineup as a freshman, Boston found his role on the blue line and helped add to Denver's championship legacy, capturing the program's NCAA record 10th national title in 2024.
Yeah, just really reliable, has an ability to eat minutes. When he's at his best, he's doing it at both ends of the rink. His good defense leads to better offense for him, and again, that's when he's at his best for us, and when he's adding the most value to our team.
I was just excited. I mean, that first season it was a lot of learning with how to play in college against bigger bodies and how to actually fit into our systems really right. And it was just, I mean, overall, I couldn't have asked for a better first season, like learning and growing as a freshman, kind of staying off the power play and making sure I was growing my defensive game. And then over the last couple of years, it's been great to just kind of build on that as the foundation, what it was in the freshman year, and just get better and better over time.
A year later, the postseason took a different turn as an injury in the 2025 Frozen Face-Off Championship game forced Boston to miss Denver's Frozen Four run.
I mean, sitting back and watching wasn't easy. It was real tough, obviously pretty emotional, especially in that time of the year when you're going right into the tournament. It's the best time of year. Playoffs is what we play for. And I think sitting back just gave me a new perspective on you have to make every moment count because you never know when it's you're gonna blink and something could happen and you could be out for, I don't know, 10 weeks like what I was, or you could be out for your career if something bad happens. So I think just making, I don't know, use of every moment.
Yeah, while he was injured, I mean, it was a tough go to see him go down, and didn't get to travel back with the team from the Frozen Face-Off because of the injury. And you know, then I was obviously able to cheer the guys on against Providence and Boston College, and I think that was a real rallying you know, opportunity for the guys, and a lot of different people stepped up to replace the big minutes that he gives us.
Despite being unable to contribute on the ice at the Frozen Four, Boston was still recognized for his work away from it, earning the Elite 90 award for academic excellence.
I think it's really big. I think my parents have instilled such great values in me ever since I was young of have fun with hockey, but there's so much more to life than just a sport, and the academic aspect is so important to me too. And so I try and make sure my details in the classroom, whether I'm studying, doing homework, or even just being a good student when I'm in the classroom for the faculty here. I just try and make sure it's so well-rounded, and I think that looking beyond hockey, one day I'm going to have a career in something, I think, and whether I have a great career in professional hockey or not, I think that it's going to be important for me to get a good degree, and I'm currently in the business school here, and I think that that could be so valuable down the road with relationships I make here now.
He's what you look for in a student athlete at Denver, is that he wants to be successful in all areas of his life, and that's academically, athletically, socially, and raised by a great family, and obviously school and just handling little things in his life is a priority, and you obviously see that in how he manages the details of his hockey life, but also he manages things away from the rink, and in particular in the classroom where he excels very much. So.
This season, that same attention to detail has carried into a leadership role as an assistant captain.
It's obviously a huge honor being a letter for any team and being the letter for one of the most storied franchises in college. It's just a huge honor, and I think that me and my fellow captains just trying to make sure that our team stays level-headed throughout everything.
I think people really respect the way he goes about his business, you know, like I said, in all facets of life, and really leads by example, finding his voice more and more amongst the group as well, and been a rock for us, you know, ever since he stepped foot on campus.
Now healthy and carrying a larger role, Boston has become a steady presence at both ends of the ice.
I think that's just kudos to our coaches, my teammates, the leaders who came before me, who kind of steered me in the right direction as to where I could be today. And I think that there's been so much growth happened throughout the last 2.5 years since I stepped on campus, and I can't thank Denver more than enough for what they've done.
Rooted in strong values and shaped by experience, Boston Buckberger is poised for continued success as a pioneer and a person.